Now to Project Drive Safer, TMJ4's year-long initiative to address reckless driving here in the city of Milwaukee. Tonight, we're focusing on accountability in the courtroom.
Ben Jordan goes in depth with the district attorney and a criminal court judge about what it takes for reckless driving to become a criminal offense.
It has obviously scared everybody in the community.
As the top prosecutor in Milwaukee County, District Attorney John Chisholm knows he plays a critical role in holding the most egregious reckless drivers accountable.
It's caused a lot of harm, a lot of damage. It's just become its own substantive culture and offense.
But far more often than not, reckless drivers are given a traffic ticket rather than a criminal charge.
You might have, say, 10,000 incidents, and of those 10,000, maybe only 5,000 of them are actually detected by the police. And of that number, even a smaller fraction actually meet the elements of an offense that would make it criminal.
When drivers are given tickets for running red lights, speeding, or the reckless driving citation itself, those traffic violations come with fines here at municipal court. In order for the district attorney's office to get involved, the reckless driver has to be accused of at least one of the following four things: commit another offense in addition to reckless driving, such as driving a stolen vehicle, flee police resulting in a chase that endangers lives, damage property, or most seriously, cause injury or death. Ever since we launched Project Drive Safer, we've heard time and time again from people in the community to alders telling us there isn't enough accountability in the courtroom in regard to the most egregious reckless drivers. Is that a fair criticism?
Each case is unique in and of itself. Each one has a different set of facts that attach to it.
Do you think that judges are being appropriate with their bail and sentences when it comes to deterring reckless driving?
Some are and some aren't.
Mark Sanders is one of the 24 Milwaukee County judges who preside over criminal cases.
Judges are doing what judges really should do, and that's analyzing the factors that we're required to consider.
Judge Sanders points to a recent case that went to trial in his courtroom. Street racing on 76th Street a year ago ended with 2 mangled cars and 2 people killed.
One of the victims had a small 1-year-old child that will never be able to spend time with his mother. And their lives were turned upside down.
Despite the defendant not having a prior criminal record, Judge Sanders gave maximum sentences, resulting in 15 years in prison. We hear from victims' families who question why someone who shoots and kills someone is often given a much longer prison term than someone who drives and kills someone. Why is that the case?
Well, from the perspective of the victim's family, it's the exact same incident. From the perspective of a court, we have to consider a number of different things. First, the charges are likely to be different. Instead of intentional homicide in a shooting type situation, reckless drivers in those situations are more likely to be charged with reckless homicide.
D.A. Chisholm and Judge Sanders believe the Milwaukee County court system is largely holding the most egregious reckless drivers accountable. But for those who don't think that's the case, both encourage people in the community to spend a day at the courthouse to witness how those critical decisions are made. Reporting in Milwaukee, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.
All right, Ben, thanks. And if you've been affected by reckless driving, we want to hear from you. Scan that QR code on your screen to share your story with us and to see our ongoing coverage of what's being done to make Milwaukee's streets safer.